You guys remember that time Poliwrath nearly iced Charizard? I do. Look at those eyes. Those are the eyes of a killer. Those are the eyes of someone who would look into the soul of a 10-year-old little boy as his giant flame lizard slowly died from the flame on tail being put out. Those are the eyes of a killer, man. So, you guys know how I do those Japanese finger puppets that I know nothing about, and I get them at Planet Fun because I need surprises in my life? Well, these are Pokemon plushies I get at Planet Fun, and I know nothing about, but that's not because I don't do research, that's because I just don't know where they come from. I get the distinctive feeling they're probably knockoffs, but they're quality knockoffs, and they have little suction cups, which is fun. Just taking a look over Poliwrath, and, this is a design that's very hard to get wrong, but I still think this plushie does a really good job. Also, I do want to show, even though he can't stand up, his proportions are pretty on point, and I don't know if that's because the plushie was trying that, or just Poliwrath has really funny, super deformed proportions. Probably a little column A, a little column B. But just to show, you have a really good attention to the spiral. I don't have any part where it's misaligned. It does flatten out right here at the seam, but even then, the guy's so wide, I kind of feel like that might be accurate. Especially looking at some game art, it seems like there is a part where the circle kind of flattens out towards the top because the white circle itself flattens out when it's Poliwrath. And then you have good details for the eyes, different type of material down here for the hands that make it a little bit more stiff. And of course, you could always do that if you really wanted, but I don't know why you would. And then same material from the body is down here on the feet, so he can't stand up or anything. But, he sits perfectly fine. I never had issues with him falling over. And then there's the suction cup. Yeah, a lot of these plushies that are bought en masse just have these suction cups. And that's what makes me think this might be a knockoff, because why would so many of these different styled plushies all have the suction cup? But at the same time, they're always super cheap, and they're good material, so I don't mind it. I don't mind that they're not official, because no one's claiming that they are. And also, I don't know, the suction cup's kind of cute. I do hang a few of these guys off a bookcase using the suction cups. So there is that, and I know I have, friends who will put them in, their rear windshield and stuff. So, options, I suppose. I always try to mention sensory materials when I'm, doing plushies, because I know that is a thing that I have problems with. I know a lot of other people have problems with. What I will say is there's nothing that really triggers me when I just feel the plush. The eyes are a different material, but not one that's particularly jarring. The hands are a different material that's slightly more jarring, but it's not uncomfortable. So to me, I don't see an issue when it comes to sensory materials with this Poliwrath. But of course, like I said, that's just me. That's how it feels to me. I just always want to bring it up. Overall, he's not my favorite plush, not by a long shot, but he is good and big and, cushy, I suppose.